me feeling like I'm academics. Can't
Dirk is basically the same thing, and I have a theory for that. Let me do this breaking news real quick before we get there. By the way, chat, breaking news that just dropped. Metro Boomin sued for sexual battery, allegedly impregnating a woman. Okay, he's facing a new lawsuit from a woman who claims that he knew and trusted she claims she knew, trusted a Grammy-winning super producer before he allegedly R-worded her in 16. Okay, TMZ Hip Hop obtained documents filed by a woman named Vanessa Lemestri, and I'm gonna try to look it up on the side to see if we know who this is. Is this her? Yeah, I think I found her on the side here. I don't know if I should put it up here. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, so this woman is claiming she suffered from depression after the death of her 9-month-old son at the time, but she hit it off with Metro during a getaway trip to Vegas in the spring of that year. Vanessa claims that Metro invited her to the studio to hang back in Los Angeles, where she observed Metro abusing codeine. And even against the warnings of his friends. Sometime in September 16th, Vanessa claims that she visited Metro at a studio and took half of a Xanax pill and a shot of alcohol to cope with the sadness of her son. Okay. That was weighing heavy on her mind, and she claims she soon blacked out on the couch. She claims that she eventually regained consciousness. Actually, Chad, I could pull the whole lawsuit up. You want to pull the whole lawsuit up? Give me 1 second. I'll pull the whole lawsuit up. It's probably take 2 minutes. All right. Anyway. Actually, give me 1 second. Oh, this is brand new. Okay. It might not even been filed yet. It appears that it's going to be in LA court. I'm going to have my person search LA courts for it. So anyway, they're giving the summary anyway. So she says she took Xans. She took Xans and watched Metro abuse codeine sometime in 2016. So by the way, this is 8 years ago. She took a half a Xanax pill and a shot of alcohol to cope, right? And she claims she was blacked out. So I've never taken a Xanax. I don't know what a Xanax does, but she's claiming Xanax just instantly knocked her out. Half a Xan, right? Maybe I'm listening to too much Drake. Didn't Drake say, yo, took half a Xan to Japan or whatever the fuck that is? Vanessa claims she eventually regained consciousness in a bed with Metro on top of her, allegedly R-wording her and performing oral sex on her. After blacking out and waking up again, Metro claims that, Vanessa claimed that Metro appeared and informed her that she was in a Beverly Hills hotel and that it was time to leave. She says she has no memory of how she got there. Vanessa then learned that she was pregnant and claimed that it had to be from Metro because she hadn't had sex with anyone else. She said ultimately she terminated the pregnancy in November 2016. She also believed that Metro joked about her trauma the following year on his Rap Save Me record, co-starring 21 Savage, Offset, and Quavo, which includes the lyrics, she took a Xanny, then she fainted, I'm from the gutter, and no changing. She's currently seeking an unspecified amount of damage for mental pain and anguish plus punitive damage. We've reached out to Metro's rep so far. No word. I'm going to look at the full lawsuit. I don't like this nigga Metro. But bruv. Come on. Come on. Chat, let me tell you this. And let me just put this out. People have watched this Diddy case, and I'm telling you, your favorite rapper, there's 3 to 4 people who are even DMing me because they want me to break stories about them. Every girl who felt she got fucked, didn't get nothing from it. She was called to Uber in the morning. Nigga changed her number on her. They're all claiming the same thing. Not gonna say it means she's lying. Not gonna say she means she's telling the truth. This is the attempted new lick. And I guarantee, and Metro know, I don't fuck with him for just like our back and forth. There's nothing deep beyond that. I guarantee if I was to talk to Metro and I asked him, I said, Metro, how much money she asked for you for her not to put this out? She probably asked for some wild amount because Metro dropped 2 albums this year. Doing really good. He's a super producer. Probably asked her for 400, 500,000, who knows? And he probably didn't pay her. Now it's a lawsuit. Lawsuit could probably not go nowhere, but it don't matter. As Kendrick says, you got a weird case. Why you around, right? I look at this and I'm like, man, this is an allegation. So, most of these stop with, they don't go to the cops. Most of these stop with, okay, what happened with that investigation. Most of these are, this is, a lot of women realize we're in a climate of now a new Me Too movement, seemingly. But I don't think it's a Me Too movement because unless you're Diddy, I don't think no one's going to switch up on Metro. So it's kind of interesting. You're going to have people who are going to say, nah, I'm not paying this money. I can imagine he thinks it's extortion. I'm not paying that money. Fuck that. All right, cool. Let the press run with it. I ain't paying you. Now, granted, if you really on some shit and this is a serial behavior, you're going to get Diddy because, okay, it makes the press once. If there's 8 women that got the same thing, the Fed's going to look at it, even if your state or local precincts looked at it. So, I know a lot of people know I'm not the biggest fan of Metro, but we do have to, while reiterating or stating the allegations, we have to reiterate that this could be true or false. And that's as much as I can add to it. It could be true or false. And, I think the due diligence, I think I've learned just from me personally, is that I'll keep an eye on the case, right? But he ain't going to jail. Could be lies or it could be truth. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, yo, yeah, got him. Now, what this does do though is it shows the pretentiousness of somebody like Kendrick. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not making this a Kendrick thing because when Kendrick basically panders and starts up, oh, so and so has a case, you then look very guilty with everybody that surrounds you. Well, what about Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre had allegations, and there was supposedly more proof to maybe those being true. What about him? You had your biggest verse on Metro's album. What about him? It just kind of shows the pretentiousness of especially people, but even Kendrick, in kind of saying this to try to act as if the people he associates with is beyond moral reproach or beyond some of the stuff that we're seeing happening now, right? So I'm pretty sure we're not going to see no comments from Kendrick, and we shouldn't. But it just goes to show for all you people who think Kendrick is Jesus, this shit's just like Baca. This shit's just like what's being alleged at 30 other people. They got this other one that's about Chris Brown now. Like, it's just, bro, you know what I mean? To have a silver lining here, I would say this. Clearly, no sane individual would ever co-sign or ignore sexual assault. And I think what we should do is, if you feel like you're sexually assaulted, right? You should go to the police immediately. Work with the police to get an arrest that they could be held criminally liable. Here's the truth. People like Metro Boomin have made hundreds of millions of dollars in this game. And with respectfully, him paying you $500,000, whether it's for you not to say nothing, or even if a court forces him to pay it, does not hold him accountable. If you really think he sexually assaulted you, he's a millionaire. He's going to continue to make millions. So for the people who do feel like, whether it's Kanye did something to you, as his assistant is claiming, Metro, all of these people, perhaps try to work with the police as best as you can, right? And also, I'm not going to, there is some accountability here, right? Are you drugged? Are you taking these drugs willingly? Did you issue consent and now trying to rescind it? Not saying none of these things exist in this particular case or any of them, but we got to put this into the air, because how is it a point where ain't nobody getting locked up for sexual assault, except Diddy, but everybody getting accused? How does that shit work? Do you get what I'm saying? So again, for the real victims out there, and like I watched the video today, like it was a body cam video. It's a little bit of propaganda, I'm not gonna lie. It's a body cam video of this woman. She like low key called the cops or had the cops come, but she was about to get R-worded by like some immigrant. And I think this is mostly propaganda. The reason I'm saying it's propaganda is because I think they're trying to put this out there to say, hey, this is an illegal immigrant, R-wording someone. But in that case, it appears that she was about to be R-worded. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? And you feel completely horrible for a situation like that. And for those people, you want to help amplify their voice, but now we're in the realm of this, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, and here's the thing too. Yeah, Kanye is uncancelable. I'm gonna just let y'all know. Kanye is uncancelable, right? Kanye is uncancelable. It's just interesting that nobody's getting locked up but Diddy. Everybody's getting Takeoff allegation, Chris Brown allegation. I told you there's a few more to come. I have their names already. They send me. This is why I don't put these out just truthfully. Not only because I'm a man and I understand of somebody just making up an allegation because they feel ill will towards whatever. Yo, you just kicked them out of the house. Nothing like whatever. It don't matter. Oh, you just called. They felt used. Whatever the case is. But they are sending me lawsuits, and I'm telling you, on damn near, I want to say about currently like 7 out of 10 rappers that's popular. They want somebody like me or a platform like mine to publish it. Here's why. Or not publish it, tease it or whatever. They're currently negotiating. They're negotiating with these people like, yo, give us $500,000, give us 200,000, give us 300,000. We won't say nothing. Tony Busby himself, who's filing these new lawsuits, and we're going to get to it on Diddy, literally basically have said that like there's some people that's paying up. These other celebrities, not Diddy, they're paying up for their names out to be in it. So it's like a damn shakedown. You know what I mean? Like, I've told you, like, unfortunately, if you're a woman right now, like, you're kind of incentivized to say somebody did some shit to you. Especially you don't fuck with that nigga no more. You don't fuck with him. You don't fuck with him and he brought you to the party and fucked you and your friends. And you broke his fuck now and you need some shit. It is what it is, right? I'll go look at his Twitter to see if he said anything. But yeah, I think he knew this was coming. That nigga was tweeting, thank God for the day, every day. Until a couple of days before today. Okay, yeah, he probably knew what was going on. Right? Yeah, kind of unfortunate. And by the way, who knows? Maybe it's true. Right? Who knows, right? Now, it's kind of, sexual assault is sexual assault, but most of these involve drugs and people allegedly blacking out and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, I've never been a bigger fan of sober sex now, man. You gotta do some sober sex with a camera in the corner. And not the camera for you freak niggas. Like, camera that is a surveillance. Surveillance. Hey, we were chilling watching Netflix for like 2 hours and you just started sucking my shit and we started doing it. You were sober as a motherfucker. You got up like you did. Yeah, like you almost got to have like full on proof. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I kind of also start taking from this. A part of this rap culture and celebrity culture is like fucking random women and you get to realize fucking several random women leads to this, right? Like, you know, not saying a girlfriend wouldn't claim this because you can't trust no girls out here, but when you just fuck groupies and people feel used, this is if this falls, you probably gonna get yourself in some shit, bro. Like, and these celebrities nowadays and these rappers, they're running through hordes of women. Hordes. And also, to answer the question, because this is always a question I always had, why do rappers fuck the same women? Because of a lot of different reasons. They fuck the same group of women that happen to already be famous that got fucked by the other niggas because it's a vetting process. Every time you fuck somebody outside of the group of women that everybody done fucked, you roll the dice. You don't know if these chicks are gonna, when you fall asleep, you know, some niggas, as soon as you know you fall asleep, she grab your fucking ring and your bracelet off the table and she's out. She stole your shit. She see your Gucci bag, she's out with that too. Y'all, whatever, she go to the bathroom, she really in love with some dusty nigga from the hood. She hit him and say, yo, we're up here at this hotel. He driving this car. Yo, I'm gonna fuck him real good, real quick. Rob him afterwards. He got this on him, this on him, this on him. I'm gonna ask him for something that he got to go to his car to go get. You stand outside the car and rob the nigga. So, yeah, it does become, like, you kind of get to realize, like, first of all, you know, not saying they haven't had weird situations, but, yeah, when you be like, damn, why all the niggas keep fucking Black China and whoever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit, they fuck Black China, might not be that tight, but she ain't gonna be over here just telling the whole fucking story. So it happens. Anyway, we will figure out. I'm wondering what the fallout is from this because what's seen for Metro is that he's super low key, good image, right? Because he doesn't say a lot, and you know, pretty well liked. You know, Future is kind of set that in set that ship in motion. If y'all Metro don't trust you, you know, like, people really like this guy. You know, by the way, let me see if Shady Room posted it. You know, when Shady Room posted, they believe everything, right? And again, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm just saying, you know, we got to be a little bit skeptical because we got to figure out why, you know, the crime of first degree sexual assault usually is punishable by life. If you, it's usually punishable up until, it's like seen as murder. How come all these niggas is doing that and nobody getting locked up? Now, I do know some of the reasons, so I'm not trying to, you know, act ignorant to some things that affect those type of situations being put out, but all right, well, we'll get to it. All right, Metro. Hopefully this ain't true, but I'll see how he deals with it. I think most celebrities, especially not in the limelight every day, they just kind of duck down. They come back with a charity, come back with a new album, and people do forget in time, right? People do forget. Cool. All right. The only irony in all of this, and Metro, by the way, I do want to say this one last thing, and trust me, I'm saying this to you. Again, me and you had our the little tit for tat or whatever, but trust me, I'm a man and you a man, and I say that respectfully. I've always heard this is a Jamaican saying, when you dig a hole, make sure you dig two. So my game of like getting at niggas ain't never to be doing this. That's what I told you. That's why when that nigga ATL Jacob was trying to come on some weird shit, I said, ATL, do you know what you're doing, nigga? Anyway, I say that to say, Metro, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. This didn't pop up for no reason. Somebody that don't like you put this there. I'm telling you this because there's about 40 lawsuits that's allegedly filed on random rappers, some big, some small, and it takes for TMZ to pick this up. Somebody made this happen, okay? So whoever your ops is, and I guess I say this to say, all y'all rappers that love beefing, this recent beef between Kendrick and Drake is a nasty beef because it's a beef that don't look like nobody gonna get punched on or shot. It's a beef about who's weird, who's a pedophile, who did this, and now, even if there's no proof, like for example, everybody's saying Drake, hey, minor, cool. But now when they're saying this about, trust me, I'm telling you this, Metro, I promise you, this got nothing to do with me. Trust me. Listen, you know me, I shoot direct. So if I'm going to do some shit, you catching on my platform. So this ain't me. But this popped up because of the beef you win. 100,000,000%. Remember I told you, because of the situation you're in, that's why this popped up. Listen, I know media. I'll keep it going. All right, I'll move on. And by the way, nothing of what I said implicates Drake, because you have to realize the brand of these people play dirty. There's, for example, say Travis Scott. By the way, this had nothing to do with Travis Scott. The brand of Travis Scott, there's so many people leverage and have interest in it, from media companies, record labels, PR companies, executives, managers, ancillary people who work in digital marketing and other marketing people, that when they're getting attacked, they're like, oh, all right, cool. We're going to launch something back. So I'm telling Metro, this shit from 2016, my nigga, making the news in 2024, and it's October. This ain't random. And I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're not Diddy, that there's like 400 more women about to come out. This is probably like some one chick that's feeling whatever. This shit made the news today because this was a sniper effort. One of your ops, not me. I gotta tell you it's not me. Because as I said, I hit you directly. And I wouldn't hit you like this. Pause. Even though I did joke about me and him used to smash the same girl who used to tell me everything about this nigga. Metro be having a girl, he be cheating on, like, everybody cheats, so nobody cares. He used to be just telling this girl, like, yeah, blah, blah. He used to be pillow talking about Drake. And I remember when I was chilling with the shorty, like, yeah, I do my thing, but I'll be like, yo. Oh, sorry. I'll be like, yo. What else that nigga tell you? Remember I told you about that circle? If I'm hitting it, it's some random scally. Like she was some just random like Instagram model. She was from LA. She looked good type shit. Nah, just random, bro. Yeah, this is why you gotta stay in that circle. Stay in that circle. Y'all rappers should be smashing the same bitches. Even though I say why y'all do it, I get it now. Smash the same girls. Now move around the same people. Because once y'all smash another one that's outside that circle, you not gonna wife him. So they ended up kind of clout chasing. They run into Ak and they're like, maybe Ak will wife me. I get it too. And then they start talking. Because the best thing, you know what a girl loves doing more than anything? Telling you who she fucked with to qualify herself as a better woman. I remember I used to mess with a girl. She went down to Atlanta. She called me specifically. She said, I just want to let you know, you be thinking you the shit. You not the most famous thing I done fucked no more. I fuck Young Thug and Gunna. And I was just like, damn, well, tell me if you're a hoe, if you really are. God, this chick called me up to tell me she fucked both of them. With all due respect, if she see this, don't get mad. She ended up, the nigga who got her pregnant, some regular dudes, it's fine. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. Anyway. All right, Metro. Done with you, brother. Done. I was on a whole little thing with the Dirk thing. Are we good with this or nah? Now, the chick really called me, I swear. I remember the day she called me. She said, I just want to let you know. According to her, she said that I felt like, because I guess when she was hitting me up at a certain point, because she was never my main girl. Like, I had like a main girl that I was on and off with. And by the way, it's nothing recent. It was like, this is at least 5 years ago. All right, I guess y'all know who the main girl was in. But whatever. Anyway, so when we're on and off, like this chick was like, so when I start ignoring her, because I'm back dealing with Shorty, she would just kind of feel like, oh, you feeling yourself? Like, yo, niggas be on my body. You know when girls trying to tell you like, yo, niggas be all in my DMs. Niggas be on my body. And you're like, all right, cool. And then so she's qualifying herself. Oh, you think cause you like popular? Yo, you not even the most famous nigga that fuck me. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bruh? She's like, cause she moved to Atlanta. She said, I fuck Young Thug and Gunna. Like, And the first thing I thought was, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But that's the state of women. They'll just tell you they're a whore. Oh, I'm a whore now. I'm a proper whore. Okay, bet you got it. All right. Bet. So, all right, we're done with this. Oh, so are we getting back to the